Now to the most important part of every program. The most important part of every program is our guest every week. And this week's guest is the local food columnist for the Lake Chatuge Living magazine, Sarah Crain. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you.
Now, we've done a couple different shows. We did one on Towns County. We've wrapped up a lot of towns. I honestly thought we were done, but we missed a couple. And we've started Clay. Today, I hope we can finish Clay County. But let's go back to the two that after we got off the air, we thought, oh, those are two fine restaurants in towns. We should have mentioned those.
Oops.
What are you thinking?
So the first one is Lakeview Tavern. I love Lakeview Tavern. It's close to my house. They have the best fried mozzarella cheese squares, not sticks.
All right.
They're delicious, full of mozzarella cheese and hand cut, so they're not frozen, pre-frozen.
All right. Oh,
they're
nice.
Really good.
Nice.
My favorite is the jalapeno burger because it has cream cheese jalapeno.
I've had it. It's sinfully delicious.
Yeah, onion ring, raspberry sauce. It's really, really good. You wouldn't think a raspberry sauce would go well with that jalapeno cream cheese.
Oh, sweet heat.
So
no,
good.
sweet heat. Now, if you're looking for healthy, I would recommend they have a salad there, a strawberry salad. It's a salad with strawberries, and I want to say candied pecans. You can ask for them not to put the pecans on. You don't want that excess sugar, but that's a tasty salad. My brother-in-law loves their shrimp and grits. Big John loves their shrimp and grits.
It's
Says that
creamy,
it's very,
creamy grits.
very good. All right, and finally, talking barbecue, Hog Wild Barbecue. I love going there. Their Brunswick stew is tasty. Their wings are tasty. I'm not mentioning really, well, I guess there's barbecue and Brunswick stew, but their wings are very good. I mean, their salads are very good there, too.
Okay.
They have a very good salad. But, I mean, you can go there for the barbecue, of course, but they also have many other good side items. Their beans are good.
And you may go there just for the view.
Yes.
Best view of the lake in terms of a restaurant.
Which is amazing.
And they have senior night on Thursdays, so half price off for 65 and older.
Wow.
All day, lunch and dinner.
I've got a little while to go.
Me too.
I'm not there yet.
I'm
not
jealous.
There yet. All right, now switching. We apologize to those two restaurants. We forgot those when we were discussing Towns County. Now jumping into Clay County. Where are we starting?
So let's start with Laughing Dogs Brewing. They partner with Hayesville Q Barbecue, which is a food truck who gets their meat from Groves Farms.
Yes.
Which has great meat. I've gotten their pork chops.
Oh,
really good. And they have smoked pork belly sandwich, ribs, chicken, brisket.
I love their brisket. My favorite there is their brisket. I saw recently they had signs out, and I've not tried them yet. They have signs out they're serving tacos. Now, I've not tried one of their tacos. But the brewery part is excellent. They have, if you're looking for a good Pilsner, the Easy Peasy Blonde. They have a Mango Habanero. They have some Ambers. They have some Porters. They have a wide variety, and they brew there on site. This was one of the brewers. One of the ones we're going to discuss is Hayesville. Is it Hayesville Brewing Company? Brew.
It's called Hayesville Brew.
And the Hayesville Brew was started by, I believe the gentleman's name is Jody. Super, super nice guy. He started that one with his home brew, so to speak, but commercialized it. Then he sold that one. Then he started another one where Laughing Dogs is now located, and he has some good beer recipes.
Okay.
But going over to Hayesville Brew.
So my very first impression when I went to Hayesville Brew is the friendliness of Brenda, who is now the owner. She is so
She
friendly.
makes that place.
She
makes
does.
That place. Everyone
People
loves her.
love her, and you just feel like a member of their family.
Welcome to Cheers, where everybody knows your name. Yeah,
Yes.
she has created that atmosphere there.
Yeah, it's so nice, and so it's just nice for all her patrons to feel like that. But they have great charcuterie boards.
Oh.
Some tapenades, cheeses, like hard and soft cheese, cured meats, crackers. It's very good, but I love the Reuben.
Wow.
That's my favorite there. It's really yummy. The salmon dip is also amazing, and Brenda smokes the salmon in-house.
Wow.
Yeah, and served with like little crackers. It's
Okay.
very good if you like
Yeah,
salmon.
I like their charcuterie boards. That
Yeah.
would be my favorite. She does, and it's kind of sad. One of the restaurants we talked about last week was Nocturnal, and then they had Laughing Waters, which was another restaurant right around the corner, and they both started out with charcuterie boards, but they just weren't popular items. They took it off Nocturnal a few years back, and they took it
Oh, I
off
didn't
of
know that.
Laughing Waters more recently, but they made nice charcuterie boards. And when they stopped it at Laughing Waters, I actually said something. I said, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah.
He said they just didn't sell. People
Really?
weren't buying them, and I thought they were excellent. They did replace it over at Laughing Waters with a kind of a hummus appetizer that had a lot of the stuff that was on the charcuterie boards.
Right.
But anyhow, back to Hayesville Brewing Company.
One other thing that I think is really good there is called the all grown up grilled cheese. So listen to this.
Yes.
Bruschetta, sliced pears, goat cheese, Gouda, and cheddar. Obviously all melted. It's
Right.
pressed on their white bread. It is so yummy. And it's so true. It's grown up grilled cheese. I don't think most kids would like it, but we do.
That sounds delicious.
It's really good.
Sounds delicious. Now let's jump over to, and this restaurant started out at Laughing Dogs. It was the original food truck at what's now called Laughing Dogs Brewery, and then they made a big move. They went from being just a food truck to a local restaurant. And when we come back from our first commercial messages, we will discuss that restaurant. As always, folks, my name's Rick Andrews. Sarah Crain's also an agent at Century 21 Black Bear Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell here in our beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains, please give us a call. Thanks for listening. Welcome back, folks. Today's guest is Sarah Crain, and we are talking all things restaurants in Clay County. Thus far, we've covered Hayesville Brew, Laughing Dogs Brewery over there. Two fine places if you're looking for some tasty micro brews in our area, which I'd recommend those. And then Hiawassee Brew. If you're new to our area and you're a beer enthusiast, I definitely check out Hiawassee Brew, Hayesville Brew, and Laughing Dogs. I'm told they've opened up a version of this over in Union County. I've not been to that. I will tell you we are going to be discussing Union County food restaurant scene shortly, but just not this episode. All right. We were about to get to the restaurant that used to be the food truck at Laughing Dogs, and that is one of my personal favorites. I started eating with them when they were just the food truck. Actually, you can go to the YouTube channel. I did a video with them and just love their food, and that is the Hokey Pokey Bowl.
Yes. I am so happy that we have something like this in the mountains. We needed it. I love barbecue. I love pizza. I love it all, but it's nice to have something a little different. One of my favorite things is the Chinese bao buns. Have you
Now
had
you see,
those?
not my favorite
Oh,
by
you don't-
far. No, I
Ooh,
tried
I
those.
love 'em.
Oh no. Okay, folks. Here's probably the first thing we've differed on. I do not care for those whatsoever. Now that's
What is
the
it?
only thing that I've
What is
tried.
it about it?
I don't know. It's bready, gummy. I don't know.
Yeah, it's doughy.
Yeah, it's doughy. Okay, that's why she's the
And a little
columnist.
sweet.
Yes. I'm not a sweet eater, and I'm not a doughy eater. Now, their shrimp tacos
Oh
are
my gosh, so good.
incredible.
Do you get the Korean or the teriyaki?
I get them. I try them both.
Me
I've
too.
had them both multiple times.
Me
Love
too.
them. They do a Hawaiian shrimp taco that has a little heat to it, but it also has pineapple. It's delicious. They do a Cajun shrimp taco that's excellent. Don't know why they call it Cajun with the black beans and yellow corn, but again, it's delicious there. But my secretaries and I go there fairly regular, and they love their tuna poke bowl.
Oh, I haven't had that.
Oh, they love the tuna poke bowl. And if you're trying to eat healthy and all that rice is an issue, they make a version of it that is just a salad. It's lettuce. They replace it, but it has all the vegetables and all the meat and spice with the vegetable. I forget what they call that, but that is excellent. They bring in lobster rolls periodically. Let's see. Their Korean short ribs are delicious. What else?
I know you love the ramen. I
Oh,
thought.
that's right.
Yeah,
Good
I was
Lord.
waiting
One
for
of
you
my
to say
favorite
that.
things.
I know.
Yeah, they're spicy. They have chicken, tofu, and shrimp ramen bowls.
And they have a spicy version too.
And that is what I always get, and I ask for it to be extra spicy. If my nose isn't running by the end of the meal, something's not right. I mean, it is delicious. I would highly recommend their spicy bowls. I've had the chicken and I've had the shrimp. Both of them are excellent. That's the Hokey Pokey Bowl. It is located in the plaza. What's in the plaza? I don't know what says in the plaza. It's the plaza directly across from Chevelle's. We talked about
Right.
Chevelle's in part one of Clay County Restaurants. It's located in the plaza directly across from Chevelle's. I cannot recommend the Hokey Pokey Bowl enough. It's excellent.
Now, when I go there, I'm not worried about having rice. I have the rice because it's so good. It's sticky, which is what
Yeah.
fried rice is supposed to be. It is so good.
Highly recommend there. What's next?
Okay, let's talk about Copper Door.
Oh,
A
we're getting
staple
fancy.
in Hayesville.
We are getting fancy,
So
fancy.
they're famous for their popovers. I'm sure you've had them. They just bring them out to the table. They're the free rolls. So popovers, if someone doesn't know, they're air-filled pastry rolls. It's the American version of like Yorkshire pudding.
Okay.
And you either love them or you hate them. I love them. I think they're delicious. Put a little butter on there.
I honestly don't even remember them. I've eaten there a few times.
It's the bread. It's just the bread that they
Right.
bring out. But it's interesting because the chef, Dennis Barber, was in the U.S. Air Force. So that's interesting.
I've known Dennis for many years.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember when he bought the buildings, and he basically lived, slept, and ate there, preparing them to become the. I mean, he's a heck of an entrepreneur, heck of a guy. I mean, he was really earned it. He worked
B-52
hard.
radar navigator bombardier.
Yeah, he worked very hard day and night to fix that restaurant up, create what we now know as the Copper
And
Door.
he has, and he's done a great
They
job.
offer I'm a raw oyster guy. They offer the oyster shots that are very good there. I normally get their seafood, but I normally get that wherever we go. His cuisine typically has a Cajun flair to it.
Because he's from New Orleans,
Right,
right?
right.
Yes.
If I recall, that's right. But I know his different meals has a Cajun touch, and it's excellent. I mean, it is perhaps the finest fine dining. If you're looking for fine dining in the
Right.
mountains of Northeast Georgia and Western North Carolina, if you have an anniversary, a birthday, some special event, I would definitely recommend the Copper Door.
And they're known for their steaks, too.
Oh yeah,
They do a lot of steaks.
and their wine cellar. I am told they have a
Yes.
tremendous wine cellar. Not a wine drinker. That's all right. Where else?
I just wanted to mention real quick. So I'm a sucker for pork belly, and they do have a Moroccan spiced, rubbed, slow cooked pork belly served with Asian
Oh,
slaw
that does sound good.
and red bell pepper and onion relish. Yeah, you can't just get that at McDonald's.
No, you can't.
No. Okay, so Fat Dog Sports Bar and Grill.
All right. Now
Have you been there?
I have at their. They used to be at the location there next to near the library off the
Yes,
square.
yes.
But they're building a new building now, aren't they?
Oh, I hadn't heard. I know that they're expanding. I hadn't heard. I don't know.
Okay, then I'm thinking wrong. There was Fat Dogs next to the. We need to look this up for our next show. There's Fat Dogs that opened up just off the courthouse square next to the library.
Mm-hmm.
There's a side alley between the library and there, and they were there for a good while. I had thought that the gentleman may have sold it. Maybe they're there, and the gentleman, but someone's building a new restaurant over there.
Yeah, there's
at a new
owner.
location. Okay.
There's a new owner. He's made a lot of changes. The main change, or in my opinion, the most important change, is that everything is house made. Pretty much everything is house made. It's really good. He has this beer battered fish sandwich that is so huge it could be 2 meals, and
Wow.
it's really really yummy. They
When you
have
say it could be, is it
Depends
when
on
you
how
go or
well, not for me, of course.
for Packy?
No.
Packy's such a delicate eater. He,
You can put it in thirds, put it on other people's
No.
plates, be little appetizers.
I'm always embarrassed when I go to a restaurant. Everybody else asks for a box, but me. I'm like,
Yeah.
are you serious?
Why would I do that? It's not nearly as good when you reheat it. And you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
reheat fish.
Yeah, no,
I
I
mean,
agree.
you can, but don't recommend
I
it.
agree.
They have a house-made sausage with grilled peppers and onions, which is really good on a hoagie. So if you're wanting something a little more traditional. And then they're known for their flatbreads. They do all these really cool flatbreads.
Interesting.
They have a
Did not know
chicken
that.
bacon ranch one. And then every Thursday is a burger special, and their burgers are $2 off.
Interesting. That
Yeah.
sounds like a deal. All right, and I think this is our last one for today on the day's show, and this is a unique one. Tell us about it.
Picnic Basket Deli. It is the cutest little place, and delicious food, breakfast, lunch. They have daily specials. Some of the examples of what they serve, they have chicken bacon ranch wraps. They have a smoked barbecue pork ham and sliced grilled pineapple on a bun, so really yummy. Broccoli cheddar soups and all kind of wonderful breakfast sandwiches.
I have wanted to go there. I have yet to go there. What I have heard is a must try is they do a really good cheeseburger, but in a wrap. See, I'm not a big bun
Yes.
guy, going back to the bum
Right.
thing or whatever at
Right.
Hokey
Oh,
Pokey.
right.
At Pokey, they've got, or at Picnic Deli, they've got a great cheeseburger wrap. Folks, this has been a quick show to me because I just love my eating. If you know me, I have a belly. It's hard to beat some of the nice restaurants we have up here in our mountains. We so appreciate you listening and look forward to next week's program, which will be Union County restaurants. Thank y'all.